Okay, so good morning, top notchers. Good morning, registered nurses. So today we're going to discuss how to calculate expected date of delivery. So this topic actually under your obstetric nursing. Okay, so let's start. So we have what we call your Nagel's rules. So Nagel's rules is used for estimating an expected due date based on the woman's last menstrual period. So ginagamit natin ito para ma-estimate or makuha natin yung expected due date ng iyong pasyente. Okay, kung kailan possible manganak yung pasyente natin. Okay? So first we have to determine the last menstrual period or the LMP. Kasi kung hindi natin po malalaman, then mahirapan po tayo mag-calculate. Okay, using the Nagel's rules. So we have your two technique. Okay, first one. For patients whose LMP falls below January to March. Okay, so kapag ang client mo ay ang kanyang LMP ay pumasok ng January to March, January, February, March. Okay, yan 3 months na yan. Ang gagamitin natin, top notchers, na formula is you have to add 7 days sa LMP, then add 9 months po dun din sa ating LMP. Okay, so paano po natin ginagawa ito? Example, top notchers. Okay, January 5, 2025. Okay, January 5, 2025. So para po mabilis natin siya ma-compute, so gamitan natin ng numerical data. January is number 1. Okay? So January 5, 2025. This is just an example. Okay? January 5, 2025. Ang sabi dito, add 7 days daw tayo sa kanyang LMP. So add tayo ng 7 days, add 9 months. Okay? Add tayo ng 9 months, add tayo ng 7 days. Pero walang sinabi na mag-a-add tayo ng year. Okay? Kaya lagyan natin 0 lang. So now, mag-a-add na tayo dito. So 1 is your January plus 9 months. Okay? So what is the answer? So 1 plus 9 is your 10. 10 is what? October. Okay? So now, 5 plus 7 is 12. And 2025, walang sinabi po na mag-a-add tayo ng isang taon. Ibig sabihin, as is pa rin siya as 2025. So now, this is your answer. October 12, 2025. Ulitin ko, January to March lang po siya applicable. January, February, March. Mag-a-add tayo ng 7 days, then mag-a-add tayo ng 9 months. Pero, hindi tayo maglalagay ng another year. Okay, moving forward, top notchers. Second one is your for patient whose LMP falls between April to December. April to December. Ano ang sabi natin dito sa formula? Subtract 3 months from the LMP, add 7 days to the LMP, and also add 1 year. So dito meron na tayong i-add na 1 year, pero magsasubtract naman tayo ng 3 months. Okay, bigay tayo ng example. January, February, March. Okay, April, May na lang. Okay, May is numerical data again. Gagamitin natin, May is 5. Okay, May 5, 2024. Okay, May 5, 2024. This is just an example. So, ang sabi, subtract 3 months from the LMP. So, mag-subtract tayo ng 3 months plus tayo ng 7 days, then mag-a-add tayo ng 1 year. Okay? So now, what is the answer? 5 minus 3 is 2. 5 plus 7 is 12. Okay? 2024 plus 1 is 2025. Okay? So, the number 2 represent as your month. So this is January, February. Okay, so we have your expected date of delivery is February 12, 2025. Okay, so again, subtract lang tayo ng 3 months, add tayo ng 7 days, and add tayo ng another year. Okay? Okay, so wag kalilimutan ha, pag January to March, add tayo ng 9 months, add tayo ng 9 months, add tayo ng 7 days, pero hindi tayo maglalagay ng 1 year. Kapag naman April to December, magsasubtract tayo ng 3 months, mag-a-add tayo ng 7 days, then mag-a-add tayo ng 1 year. Okay, to get your expected date of delivery. Okay. Move forward with your example. Okay. Number 1. A 35 years old client asks when her baby is due. Last menstrual period was January 10 of 2024. Calculate the expected date of delivery. Kailan daw? Okay, ang January is numerical data number 1. Okay, January 10, 2024. Okay, so this is the problem. Ang tinatanong, kailan ang kanilang expected date of delivery. So, January, ano sabi natin kanina? Pag January to March, mag-a-add lang tayo ng 9 months, mag-a-add tayo ng 7 days, pero hindi tayo mag-a-add ng 1 year. Okay, add tayo ng 9 months, add tayo ng 7 days, pero hindi tayo mag-a-add ng another year. So, the answer here is what? October 17 of 2020, still 2024. Okay, so the answer now is your letter D. October 17, 2024. Okay, number 2. Mrs. Roses is a 28 years old antepartal as the nurse when her baby is due. Last menstrual period was September 27 of 2024. Now, calculate the expected date of delivery. Kailan daw? Okay? September is number 9. Okay? Anong date? 27 of 2024. Okay? So, this is your LMP. Now, paano natin i-compute? Paano natin malalaman, top-notchers, kung kailan ang kanyang expected date of delivery? Anong sabi natin? September na yan. So, January, February, March, add lang tayo ng 9 months. Pero kapag April to December, kailangan natin mag-subtract ng 3 months. Okay, subtract 3 months, add 9 days, add 7 days, then you have to add 1 year. Okay, so ano sabi? Subtract 3 months, add 7 days, and then add 1 year. Okay, so this is our formula. Okay, 9 minus 6 is 9 minus 3, is 6. Okay, so represent as what? Anong month ang 6? June. Okay, 27 plus 7, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay, meron tayong 34. Then, add tayo ng 1 year. So, 20, 25. Okay, 2025. So now, meron ba sa buwan ng June na 34? Sa buwan ng June, meron pa tayong 34 days. Wala. Okay? Ilang araw lang meron tayo sa June? Meron lang tayong 30 days. So, okay? Meron lang tayong 30 days. Ang gagawin natin dyan, top-notchers, you have to subtract po yung 34 sa 30 days ng June. Okay? Meron lang tayong 4. Okay? Now, ano ang mangyayari? June pa rin ba ang kanilang kapanganakan? Hindi na. Okay? Magiging 7 na po to. Okay? So, magiging 7 na siya kasi sumobra na tayo sa araw. So, ano susunod sa 6? 7. Okay? So, June, July na po ito. And then, 2025 tayo. Okay? So, this is our expected date of delivery. So, the answer is your letter D. Basta sumobra tayo, ima-minus mo lang kung anong buwan siya at ilang araw. Okay? Dahil ang ating June ay meron lang 30 days, so ima-minus mo siya. Okay? Since sumobra naman tayo, gagawin mo na siyang July. Next, number 3. A 28 years old client asks when her baby is due. Last menstrual period was January 15 of 2022. Using this rule, the calculated expected date of delivery is, okay, so kailan daw? Ang January is 1, 15, 2022. This is your LMP. Okay? Ano sabi? January, February, March. Mag-a-add ng 9 months. Mag-a-add ng 7 days. Pero hindi tayo mag-a-add ng year. Okay? So now, 1 plus 9 is 10. 15 plus 7 is 22. And 2022, wala tayong in-add. So, as is po, 2022. Okay, so the answer is 10/2022 of year 2022. So, the answer is still letter D. Okay, so this is how you calculate po yung ating expected date of delivery using these rules. Next one is about your obstetric scoring. Okay, so we have your GTPAL or the GTPAL. So pag sinabi natin GTPAL is used, okay, is a method to summarize po a woman's obstetric history, providing critical information for assessing risk and planning care. So we have your acronym GPTPAL, stand for letter G is your gravida, the number of times a woman has been pregnant regardless of the outcome. Basta siya po ay nagbuntis, bilang po tayo doon as your gravida. Okay? Regardless of the outcome. Next is your letter P. Your letter P is your para. Pregnancy deliveries that reaches the age of viability. Ayan. Okay, so kailangan po nakaabot po, okay, ng 20 weeks po yung ating pregnancy. Okay? At least po naka 20 weeks para mabilang po natin siya as your para. Okay? Pag hindi po siya pumasok diyan, doon po siya sa abortion. Okay? So 20 weeks po ang ating golden rule. Next is your T as your term birth. The number of pregnancies that have reached at least 37, 40 weeks of gestation. Okay, so 37 to 40 weeks of gestation. And sometimes lumalagpas din tayo ng 42. Okay, so 37 to 40 weeks of gestation para mabilang natin siya as term birth. And letter P is your preterm. The number of pregnancies that have ended between 20 and 36 weeks of gestation. Preterm naman po yon. Okay? Between 20, okay, viable na rin siya dito, between 20 and 30 weeks of gestation. Kasi pag term po, nagsimula naman siya ng 37 pataas. Okay? Pag preterm, 20 to 36 po. Okay? Preterm tayo doon. Kapag abortion naman, the number of pregnancies that ended between 20 weeks. Okay? The number of pregnancies that ended before 20 weeks. So, kasama dito yung mga miscarriage, okay, yung mga nakunan, ayan, abortion. Basta po sila ay less than or before po mag 20 weeks. Kabilang siya saan? Sa abortion. And also the living birth, number of living children. Pag living children, top-notchers, kasali dito mga twin, triplets, basta buhay, bibilangin mo siya. Pero isang beses lang siya nagbuntes, kaya isa lang ang bilang nun pagdating po sa gravida. Okay? So, depende na kung yan ay term or yan ay preterm. Okay. Moving forward, top-notchers. Okay. So, we have your drill. Okay? Para mas maintindihan natin. Ang sabi dito, a 28-year-old female is currently 12 weeks pregnant. She had a miscarriage at 12 weeks gestation 2 years ago. She has no living children. what is her GPT PAL. Okay, so yung iba, sa mga ibang exam, hindi na nila sinasama yung itong P. Pero again, isama natin lang dito, okay? Para mas alam din natin. Okay, so, ang ganito, ginagawa natin is iniisa-isa natin, okay? G, okay, grabida, para, term, preterm, alive, and living. Okay? So, ganyan po siya para mas madadissect natin at may isa-isa natin, top-notchers. Okay, number 1, letter G muna, gravita, number of pregnancy. Kung ano man ang naging outcome, at least nagbuntis siya. Okay? At 28 years old female is currently 12 weeks pregnant. Buntes ba siya ngayon? Yes, number 1. She had a miscarriage at 12 weeks gestation 2 years ago. Buntis pa din ba yon? Yes. She has no living children. What is her GT PAL? Okay? So, we have your number 2. Okay, ang total niya, 2 pagbubuntes. Now, tingnan natin yung para. Ano ang sabi natin sa para? Kailangan daw umabot ng 20 weeks. Okay? Pag sinabing para, is kailangan nakaabot po ng age of viability, which is your 20 weeks. Meron ba tayong 20 weeks dyan? She had a miscarriage at 12 weeks gestation 2 years ago. So, meron ba tayong para doon? Wala. Okay? Next, term. May nakita ba tayong term dyan? 12 weeks, buntis siya ngayon. She had a miscarriage at 12 weeks. Hindi rin yan sumama. So, wala rin tayong term. Okay? Next, preterm. Preterm, she had a miscarriage of 12 weeks. So, hindi ang preterm kasi ang preterm natin is what? 20 weeks to 36 weeks. So, wala rin siyang preterm. She has no living children. Okay? So, meron ba tayong abortion muna? She had a miscarriage at 12 weeks. Ayun, meron tayong 12 weeks. Meron tayong abortion. She has no living children, so 0 tayo. So, what is the answer? Hanapin mo. Gravida is 2. Okay. Next one, 0, 0. Okay, 0, 0. Okay, term, 0. Okay, so wala na to. Okay. Next is your preterm, 0. Next one is your alive. So we have your alive, 1. And we have your no living. Okay, so the answer here is your letter A. Okay, so ganyan po ang pag-compute or pag-check po ng ating GPT-PAL method. Okay, so moving forward for another example. A 28 years old female is currently 24 weeks pregnant. She had a miscarriage at 10 weeks gestation 5 years ago. She has a 3 years old who has born at 40 weeks. What is her GPT PAL? Okay, G, P, okay, T, PAL. Okay, gravida is number of pregnancy, whatever the outcome. Okay, so a 28 years old female is currently, okay, buntis siya ngayon, yes, 24 weeks. 1. She had a miscarriage at 20 weeks gestation 5 years ago. Buntis pa rin ba siya noon? Okay, nagbuntis siya noon. Okay, 2. She has a 3 years old who was born at 40 weeks. Yes. Okay, so ilan yan? 3. Next, 3 beses siya nagbuntis. Next is your para. Okay, para kailangan daw pregnant deliveries is what? Umabot ng age of viability, which is your 20 weeks. Okay. She had a miscarriage of 10 weeks, so hindi siya kasali. She has a 3 years old who was born at 40 weeks. Yes. Okay, meron tayong 1. Kasi meron siyang ipinanganak na 40 weeks. Okay? So, kabilang na rin siya saan? Sa para. Okay? Next, term. May term ba dyan? Okay? She has a miscarriage? Hindi. Okay, meron tayong 40 weeks which is your term. Okay? Next is your letter P. Preterm. May preterm ba tayo? Okay, she has a miscarriage of 10 weeks. Ang 10 weeks, hindi kasali yan saan? Hindi kasali sa preterm kasi ito is what? Hindi naman umabot sa age of viability. Okay, so wala tayong preterm. Okay? We have A is your abortion. Okay? She had a miscarriage at 10 weeks 10 weeks gestation 5 years ago. And she has a 3 years old born at 40 weeks. So, meron tayong isang abortion kasi hindi umabot saan? Sa age of viability. And living, so ilan ba ang buhay dyan? Bilangin natin. Buntis pa lang siya dito. Dito naman nakuhanan na siya. Okay, now she has a 3 years old who was born 40 weeks. At 40 weeks, so number 1. Okay, so 1, 3, 3, 0, 1, 1. Kung mapapansin nyo, top nurtures, ang ating para term at saka preterm, dapat po itong term tsaka itong preterm, pag pinag-add mo, lalabas po siya dito sa inyong para. Okay? So, yun po yung magiging verification natin or magiging tally natin kung ilan, no? So, sige, tingnan natin. So, we have your 3. Lahat naman, meron tayong 3. Okay, except dito. Eliminate mo na yan. Then, letter P, para is 1. Okay, so lahat ito, wala na to. Next is your term is 1. Wala tayong preterm. Okay, pero meron tayong abortion at meron tayong alive or meron tayong live na isa. Okay, so the answer here is your letter A. Okay, so again, ulitin ko. Dapat yung term mo at saka yung preterm, kapag pinag-add mo siya, lalabas siya as para. Okay, yun yung number ng para. Example, ito, yung term niya isa lang, pero 0 siya sa preterm. So, isa lang din ang kanyang para. Okay, next. A 38 years old female is currently pregnant with twins. Okay, so sige, gamitan natin ng GPT PAL. Okay. A 38 years old female is currently pregnant with twins. Buntes? Yes. 1. She has a 10 years old, 10-year-old twin who were born at 32 weeks gestation. Okay. She has a 10-year-old twin who were born at 32 weeks gestation. And 13 years old who was born at 40 weeks gestation. So 1, then 2. Okay? Ayan. Currently pregnant. Meron siyang pinanganak nung 32 weeks gestation at 13 years old naman nung pinanganak at 40 weeks gestation. So 1, 2, 3 na yan. And 12 years ago, she had a miscarriage at 19 weeks gestation. So another 1 na pagbubuntis. Ilan na yan? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, ayan o, miscarriage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times siya nagbuntis. Okay? Next. Ilan ang kanyang para? Okay? Ang para, again, is the deliveries or pregnancy na umabot sa age of viability, which is your 20 weeks. Ulitin natin. She has a 10-year-old twin who were born at 32 weeks gestation. Para na siya? Yes, para yan. Okay? And a 30-year-old who was born at 40 weeks, then para na rin po yan. And a 12-year-old miscarriage at 19 weeks. Kasali ba siya sa para? Hindi. Okay? Hindi siya kasali kasi 19 lang siya. Dapat po 20 as your age of viability. Okay? So, 2 lang yan. Next one is your term. May pinanganak bang term? Okay, tingnan natin. She has a 10-year-old twin were born at 32 weeks gestation. Term ba siya? Hindi. Preterm yan. And a 13-year-old who was born at 40 weeks gestation. Yes, term po yan. Okay? So, term. Okay, term yan. Kasi pinanganak siya ng 40 weeks. Next one, preterm. Okay, ang preterm natin, so lagyan natin dito, 1 lang siya. Preterm. She has a 10-year-old twin who were born at 32 weeks gestation. Yes, preterm siya kasi sabi natin 20 weeks to 36 weeks is a preterm. Okay? So since 32, kasali siya sa preterm. And a 13-year-old, so 40 hindi siya kasali. Okay? So ilan lang? Isa. Okay, ano sabi ko kanina? Your term and your preterm, pag pinag-add siya, dapat lalabas kay para, which is your number 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, so para ma-justify natin or makita natin kung tama yung ating sagot. Next is your letter A, abortion. Ilan ang abortion natin? 12 years ago, she has a miscarriage at 19. Okay, so lagay natin dito 1. Okay, next is your living. So ilan yung buhay? Okay, ilan yung buhay natin dito? She has a 10 years old twin. Okay, twin. Born nung 32 weeks gestation, 2. And a 13 years old who was born at 40 weeks gestation, 3. Add 1 tayo. 2 twin. Tapos plus isa pa na 40 weeks. 12 years ago, she has a miscarriage, so patay siya. Okay, so 3. So 4, asa ng 4? Ayon. So eliminate mo na to. Okay, next. The para is 2. Ayon. Okay, next. Term is 1. 1. Preterm is 1. Oops. Hindi na to kasali. Preterm 1. Next is your alive. Is your abortion. Abortion is 1. Ayun. Okay? And your living is only 3. So sino may living? 3. So hindi na to kasali. So the answer is your letter C. Okay? So ganyan po ang paghanap ng ating scoring sa ating GPT-PAL. Okay. Next, your number 4. Okay, Mildred, a 30-year-old client, is currently 5 weeks pregnant. Okay, gamitan na natin ng GPT-PAL. Okay, si Mildred daw, 30 years old, is currently 5 weeks pregnant. Buntes? Yes, buntes. She has a living, no children. So, pwede makita mo na, lagay mo na agad, no living, no? So, sige, isa-isa lang muna natin. 5. She has no living children. Okay? 2 years ago, she had 2 miscarriage at 12 weeks and 19 weeks. Nagbuntis ba sila nun? Yes. So, lagyan mo pa rin dyan 1, 2. Okay? So, equals to 3 pagbubuntis. Okay? 5 weeks, which is now. Then, meron siyang 2 miscarriage. So, 1 plus 2, 3. 3 pagbubuntis. Next is your para. Kailangan ang hahanapin mo dyan, age of viability. Okay, 5 weeks, hindi pa naman yan. She has no living children 2 years ago. She had 2 miscarriage. Ayan, 12 weeks and 19 weeks. Kasali ba siya sa para? Okay, so hindi umabot sa age of viability. Okay, so 0 tayo. Next is your term. Okay, so sa term natin, may term ba tayo dito? She has no living children 2 years ago. Wala rin tayong term. 0 din yan. Okay, may preterm ba tayo dito? Nanganak ba siya ng less than 36 weeks? Wala din. So 0 ka rin dito. Okay, so meron ba tayong abortion? Yes, meron tayo. Miscarriage, 2. Plus hindi sila umabot sa age of viability, kaya abortion po ang ating ilalagay doon. So meron tayong 2. Okay? Living, nakalagay na, she has no living children. So ilalagay mo na dito is 0. Okay? So anong sagot natin? G, gravita, 3. Lahat naman 3 yan. Para, 0. Okay? Walang umabot ng age of viability. Next is term. May term ba? Wala din. Okay, so wala na yan, wala na yan, wala na yan. Okay, next is your preterm, wala din. Then, abortion, 2, ayun, 2, and then 0 po ang ating living. Okay, kasi she stated naman na no living children tayo. Okay, so, thank you for your listening and please subscribe and share po ang ating YouTube channel. Okay, so next time is dadamihan pa po natin, basta i-share nyo lang po ang ating video. So, thank you so much, top notchers and registered nurses.